Broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
A look at Arizona's starting group. They've got Smith. Green is out there with Goose. Then there's Z, and it's Money in at the point guard position. Money out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Then it's T. And there's Bottoms, and it's Silk, and at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Green, pass to Z. Here's Money. Smith outside, launches a 3, just 4 to shoot. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Chris, tonight 2 offenses that love to slow it down and then set it up. What was your favorite half-court play, for instance?
Oh, wow. Well, for me, it's a play called turn 4 or 5. And depending on if I was the 4 or the 5, that means that you have a guard come out. He spins out. He comes out on the wing. He throws it into you. And then it's your job to go to work or to find a double team. So it's almost like being that point forward off the box. So any play that was called for myself in the half court, you know, was my favorite play.
Right. I can see the play in my mind right now as you're describing it, actually. Passes it to Z. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against. Kicks it to Howard. Misses the 3. The Wildcats are gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Z, the pass to Goose. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Way to work the inside-out game. Draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And here is Howard. We saw him with 29 points last game. Silk.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Green passes to Z. Smith up top. He picked up 15 points in their last win again.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Marquette 2. They now take the lead.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now Howard. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Here's Bailey. Here's Silk. A three-pointer, no good. Now here is Smith. He's covered closely. Green, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here is Howard. Fires for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
Here's Green. He's coming off a 16-point game again.
And not only that, I mean, if you think about it, he dominated the Bulls. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working.
Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. It's hauled in by Arizona. Goose has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Green. To the right side. Money passes to Z. They grab their own miss. Over to the left wing. Pass to Money. They kick it out to Green. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Howard with it. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Now here's Howard. Here's T. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. In the new season, Chris, every team wants that fast start, but when you really think about it, how important is that in the grand scheme of things?
Well, it depends on where you are. Like, let's think about Houston last year with the injuries. You don't want to get to a slow start where you're fighting for home court advantage. So it's very important. And usually veteran teams know that first 2-3 weeks of the season is when you can sneak teams. And if you're a younger team and you understand that, wait a minute, it's all about attention to detail, focus, and playing hard, you can get some pretty nice upsets early, because when you see the young teams, once the scout report comes out and teams hone in on you, it might be a little bit more of a difficult season as the days go ahead. Yeah, watch out.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Here's Money, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, led by Green. Here's T. Second shot opportunity. Good pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Just 5 on the clock. Nice yet again. A shot off that time. And the Wildcats the other way now. Here's C. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Arizona shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
First free throw is good, and Arizona making a change here. Jeter's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, very simple touch.
Guys are looking for a way to score here. Passes it to Bateman for three. No good on the shot. And so Arizona will take it the other way.
They certainly made their presence felt on this. They acted and rejected a number of shots. Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Dove. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now, 2 fouls and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
Elliott's checked in for Silk. And then for Arizona, Lee's checked in for Z. And Hazard is subbed in for Smith. Puts it up off the inbound. That's good from Howard on the assist. Howard's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's Money. He had 22 points in the win against.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department.
You can't get careless with the...
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Arizona. Hazard's shot is off.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Kane, the pass to Howard. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Now Arizona with it.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Pass to Money. Now here's Green. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Howard. He's got 7. Here's Kane. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And the pass to Jeter. Howard with the steal. Here's Kane. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hazard's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Here is Elliott. 6 to shoot. .136 left to play in the first quarter. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Now here's Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Elliott. That's tipped. And now Arizona on the break. Green with the ball. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
No hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert easily.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Green. 3rd in steals, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And it's his lightning-quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also, his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. .105 left in the first quarter of the game. Kane, the pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Howard.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Pass to Kane. Howard with it. Headed by Green. Trying to get open is Johnson.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Here's Money, covered by Elliott. Johnson with the block.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
A floater. Howard with a clean look. Wide open shot is on the money. Howard's got 9 points. Arizona leading by 3. Here's Money. He has 5. Fires the 3, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Arizona ahead, leading by 3. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Wildcats so far, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question, it's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Cool Hands is out there with Bottoms. That's Elliott, and there's Money. And it's Johnson in at the center. Arizona is shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Arizona. They've got Hazard. Lee out there with Cool Hands. And there's Money. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Outside Howard. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Kicks to Green. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Jeter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. What do you think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris? The tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam?
Oh,
you did both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk. Like you would never post it over Jogic back in the day. Oh my goodness, off the 2. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. Just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone, or Giannis dunking on anyone, or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, 2 hands, 2 legs, 1 leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me something. Yeah. Give me something.
Catching up now in the changes for Arizona. Goose, he's checked in for Green, and Smith subbed in for Money. He hits both from the stripe. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. From 12 feet out, and it's blocked, and they get it there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson, the pass to Elliott, and it's good for 2. Elliott's got his first points of the night.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
Elliott against Hazard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Silks checked in for Elliott. Z's checked in for Arizona. Falls for Hazard. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Johnson. And there's the call on Maverick. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's the three. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead change. It's 6 already.
And there's the pass to Z. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Arizona needs to get off a shot. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Kane, covered by Smith.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Hazard. There's the dish to Smith. Passes to Lee. Pass to Z. Smith on the wing. Fires from deep. A rebound by Johnson. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. There's the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
And Arizona decides to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Smith. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he does so much for his team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
VA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. Hazard passes to Z. Smith outside. Good D by Johnson.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Arizona trails by 8. Here's Hazard. Smith outside. Pass to Lee. Passes it to Hazard. From deep three-point range. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, defended by Hazard. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Just, you know, a little something about that power forward position. Who do you think will be the best at that position in let's say 3-5 years from now?
Wow, it may be who's the best at that position now will continue to be, and that's Anthony Davis. He can do it all. He was a point guard in high school, and what that gave him was ball handling skills, lateral quickness, and the mentality of the small guy. And we all want that as big fellas, that mentality, because you have the height. You just need to believe that you can do it on all ends of the floor, and he can do it defensively, offensively. He can coach. He could be your trainer as well, get guys healthy. I think AD could do it all.
Good explanation. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Hazard passes to Lee. He kicks it to Smith. To the inside. Lee outside. Shot from the wing. Rebound by Johnson. Gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Here's Kane. A shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Smith. Now here's Lee. He's guarded closely. Kicks it to Smith. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. And 43% from the floor. Here's Silk, covered by Smith. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land. Mr. Fundamentals got 8.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And Arizona calls time here. And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps less to fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, get the money, but what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see, and if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. See, we have excellent.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
The pass to Howard. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Passes it to Goose. To shoot. That one wide left. Goose has gone 1 of 4 so far. Ball's knocked loose. It's taken away by Smith. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got 6 here in this quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to T. Here's Silk, headed by Green. Yes, that goes in. Silk's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Here's C. This is the baby hook. T, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. 1:21 left to play here in the half. Misses the layup. And here is Green. 5 points in the game. Here's Money. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D from Howard. good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Money passes to Goose. They get a hand on it. Fast break. Here we go. The 19-footer is on the money. And that's 10 points for Mr. Fundamentals. Arizona trails by 14. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. On the wing, Green. The pass to Money. Inside. Now here's Howard. He's tightly guarded. Here's Money. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the home team sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson, taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intent.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Money.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
They've got Silk. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with Money. Then it's T, and it's Bailey in at the 4. Kept alive. T, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Goes up again, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. You take a look at Howard, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough, or what? What a season.
First free throw is good. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
Yeah, I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Now, some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year, and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Taking a look at Arizona. Z out there with Goose. And there's Money. And it's Green. And it's Smith in at the 2. Passes it to Z. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive.
Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Howard, that's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scores. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Arizona, they've been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. First one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Green. Gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Howard. And the shot is long.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
To the middle, Silk, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
It's bringing it down hard. Now here's Green, not a lot of room. To the paint, here's Z. That one misses.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
T, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. From the corner, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief as they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Here's Z. That one good for 2. Z's got 9 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Silk, headed by Green. Here's Silk. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Kane, he's checked in for money. Lee's checked in for Arizona. And so he makes both from the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Arizona trails by 11. Money passes to Green. Here's Money. He's got 8. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. Offline from the high post.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Silk passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Silk. scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
For 3, Smith. Another 3 for Arizona.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Silk passes to T. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 12.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Here's Smith. The pass to Money. Pass to Z. Green taking his time here. And the 3 off target. Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Kane, guarded by Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 7 points for T.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Mr. Fundamentals got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the Wildcats call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Elliott's checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. And Arizona also making a switch. Cool Hands checked in for Z. Money passes to Green. Bobbed up there for Green. An emphatic LU jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. Money passes to Lee. They shoot again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Arizona, they've gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting 2.
One misses. And the second free throw, good. Gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Now the pass to Silk. From the baseline, and he nails the jumper. Silk's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Now Green, he's got 11, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Find the lane. Good shot.
from Green. Here is Elliott. Passes it to Silk. Pass to Kane. 6 to shoot. Doesn't go that time. And so Arizona will take it the other way. Green left side. Pass to Smith. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. Both free throws good from Smith. Gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting it
out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Here's Silk, and the layup good off the glass. Silk's got 14 points here in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Green with the ball. 14 points for him.
That's the art of rebounding on this shot. Box out, hold your ground, and call in the miss.
The pass to Silk. There's a minute 45 left in the third. Basket counts.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Here's Green. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to T. Here's Silk, covered by Smith. Silk passes to T. 4 on the clock. All alone. Bailey misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Money passes to Green.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Money? 7th in scoring and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Good on that.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Howard's checked in for Silk. Goose is checked in for Arizona. And he's good on the second. It beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Now here is Howard. Guarded close. Pass to T. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Kane, the 10-footer, finds the target. Kane's got his first points in this one. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Arizona. Trailing by 17. That game is the first and last of their homestand. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Kane grabs the board. Here is Elliott. Here's Howard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's the home team with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Arizona trails by 19. Bottoms is out there with cool hands. Then it's T. And there's Money. And it's Elliott in at the shooting guard. Kane grabs the board.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Howard, the pass to T. Here's Kane. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. On Saturday, and then on Thursday. Just 2 to shoot. Howard can't hit. Arizona trails by 19. Here's Money. And it's off the back rim. No good.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Elliott. No good that time. And the Wildcats the other way now. So the wing on the left, looking to get back on track here. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Elliott. Free throw, no good. At 52% for the field. They're clicking. Here's Bailey. He dishes it to Howard. The pass to T. Pass to Bailey. It's hauled in by Arizona. Goose has got 7 rebounds in the game. Money passes to Smith. Here's Money. Outside, Green to the inside. Smith with the basket on the assist by Green. And that's 15 points for Smith.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's off on the first. Z's checked in for cool hands. good on the second free throw.
Yeah, good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Here's Money. That three off the mark.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just won in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. 5 on the clock. Back to Howard. Three-pointer. It's tipped.
Can't quite find his three-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
Z, the pass to Smith. Passes to Money. Here's Z, and he makes that one.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Kane. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. High post shot, and he comes up with the deuce.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
And the pass to Goose. Poked away. 3 on 3. And the rejection by Smith. And that one's good. Green. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Howard. Shoots. Green for 2 points. Howard's got 24 points. Arizona trails by 16. And the Wildcats call time here. We've seen Money really having a great game.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system there and now, it just isn't getting it done.
Silks checked in for Kane. Outside, Green. No good there.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Smith outside. Arizona moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Back to Green. Lets it go from deep. That shot misses. Gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. T, the pass to Howard. Releases from 15, and that one goes long. Arizona trails by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes it to Z. Here's Money. With the shot. Arizona with another miss.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. It's a bad time to do it. I mean, if they're needing to fight from behind.
free throw, no good.
This has become a theme for these guys. Way too many missed chances at the line.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Z. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Here's Silk, headed by Green. Pass to Howard. Inside. Z, the pass to Green. Here's the break. Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Goose, the pass to Z. He sinks the 11-footer. Z's got 11 in the second half.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Money.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance always cements his status as a fan favorite. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
4 on the shot clock. Looking to end his cold spell again, Arizona.
He's a tough fella to deal with when he gets below the free throw line.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And there's the pass to Howard. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Passes it to Silk. Now here's Howard. D right on him. Lets it fly. Good. He hits the jump shot. Howard's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with a hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Smith outside. Pass to Money. Here's Goose. He's guarded by Howard. Green with the ball. Here's Money. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Howard. To the left wing. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Howard. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by Arizona. Goose has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The pass to Money. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's T. It's hauled in by Arizona.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Passes it to Z. And here is Green. Off the left rim and out. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Howard. And he lays it straight in. Howard's got 32 points.
And you can sense that these fans
these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And so they get the victory here at home. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining